Before I proceed with this video, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you, so if you just scroll down now real quickly and look in the description, you will see I have provided chapters. So if you only care about all the collection continuations, or if you only care about the likes of all the clothing and armor skins, just scroll down, look in the description, it's all provided to you. And with that, good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're alright, because it's time for Rust Workshop skin checks. Yes, over the past weekend, and as of Monday, we've received a lot of interesting looking skins. There you are, there's a little teaser, get a good look at that. Right, so you're probably sitting there wondering, okay, so what's the focus of the video? What are we here for? Well, basically, we're looking at this with the financial perspective. We are here to identify all the collection continuations. Please understand this, with all future roster rotations that we have, if we were to see collection continuations being accepted, we tend to see the pre-existing skins from the same collection having a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price. So what we are going to do today is identify all those collection continuations and make a consideration if you want to invest into those collections. We'll be using the likes of scmem.app to give us a good visual in regards to whether it looks good to jump in, or maybe it doesn't look good, and we'll just take a bit of a step back. And remember, basically, just to get straight to the point, it's all in an effort to make some sweet, delicious profit. Right, so we got that all nice and established. Now you're probably sitting there wondering, wow, you got all those skins in such a nice presentable manner. How did you manage to do that? It's because I have a full Apophis list. So if you want to get one set up for yourself, please consider looking in the top right corner of this video right now. Just take a look and see. A special card will have appeared. If you were to click that, it will navigate you to a video which will showcase to you the different ways in which you can set up your own full Apophis list. So take that into consideration. Right, before we talk about all the newer skins, I should point out there is a brand new TGG's top picks list. Please consider giving this a good look. Take a look at his top 10 picks, take a look at all of the skins, and do consider looking for potential new skin creators to follow, because again, new talent, new skins, new interesting creative ideas, oh yes, oh yes. Unfortunately, there is not a video this week. It appears Mr. TGG is 6, very unfortunate. Hope you do improve there, buddy, hope everything works out, but I'm pretty sure as of next week everything will return to normal. Alright, cool. So, with that, let's now consider jumping in and talking about all these brand new skins. 101 for this week. Now, if I happen to have missed any of them, if you're a skin creator and you might have noticed that I didn't, add your skin, please just recognize this one thing real quickly. If you're a new skin creator, I need to see if you're consistently putting out new skins. I can only follow so many people, alright? So I have to be a little bit strict. If you're someone who's only just appeared, I'm sure you can understand. So if you're consistent, if you keep putting out nice, interesting, cool ideas, I will consider following you. Because if you're not going to stick around, it's pointless even mentioning you. Sorry to say, but remember, financial perspective, we've got to make sure everyone that we show off has a genuine chance of potentially getting the skin accepted. Sounds good? Cool. Right, so I do apologise if I did miss anyone. Just message me and we can still show off on streams and whatnot. Right. Shall we get started? Shall we start talking about the likes of all of these brand new skins? Well, please consider looking in the description right now. You'll see a link to this collection. Rust Workshop skin checks for August 13, 2024. If you want to go through all of this in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you want to listen to me yap about them, well, sit back, relax, let's get started. Let's talk about deployables. So first up, instantly a collection continuation, we have Ramen Shop Vending Machine. I showed this off in my special little short video showcasing various potential new skins. Please consider looking at the YouTube for that. But yeah, you got Ramen Shop now. Does it dispense cats? Or does it dispense ramen? Maybe ramen with cats in it. Oh yeah. Anyway, very nice, very cute style. And, could potentially be the first vending machine skin to be introduced to Rust in all of 2024. Right, so we're going to use this skin as an example for me to sit here and say, guys, I will say throughout all of this video, it's up to you. Consider showing your support, What I refer to that is if you really do happen to like a skin, consider voting for it. It's as simple as that. A vote can still, keep the skin creators nice and motivated, keep wanting to put out nice creative designs. But I will sit here and say this, votes don't really happen to matter too much, let me put it that way. For a good reason, I'm sure, naughty manipulators. Anyway, so if you happen to really like a skin, offering a nice little comment can always go a long way. Lots of people want to say meow because they like the cat theme. They want cats, being dispensed to them. Anyway, look, listen. A lovely comment can go a long way and keep those skin creators nice and motivated, along with the likes of votes and whatnot. So, by all means, consider doing that. But if you don't happen to like a skin for a particular reason, why not consider offering some constructive feedback? Be nice, concise, and straight to the point. And you never know, if that skin isn't to be accepted, if that skin isn't accepted, they can incorporate your feedback into a new version. And you never know, maybe that version 2 potentially gets accepted in the future. You helped them out because you offered your insight. So yeah, that's for you to consider, and you can do that with all the other skins that we're about to show off today, because I'm not going to keep mentioning that. Right, so with this being a collection continuation, we'll now go over to here, and we're going to go type in Ramen. Now, I'm not sure if scmm.app considers Ramen. Oh, we got the garage door. We'll work with that, because then we could go over to here with this. Alright, cool. Right, so we have 2 Ramen themed skins, the garage door and the sheet metal door. The garage door is expensive. The garage door is currently sitting at $7, but there's a very good reason for that. William said he liked it. It's as simple as that. I've already made a bit of a note talking about this on Twitter, but basically there was a video, actually there was 2 videos, you can see it very clearly, that William uploaded, and yeah, the power of influence. So it spikes here, goes down a bit, calms down, spikes up again, yeah. So it wasn't as impactful the second time, but yeah, it's been bought out. Not so many on the Steam market now. It looks like it's just going to comfortably stay at a higher price for the foreseeable future. I wouldn't recommend jumping onto that in terms of wanting to invest into it, because, you know, $7 a piece, ooh, that's going to be pretty expensive, isn't it? So maybe we can't consider that one. So all that's left really is the sheet metal door, which is kind of down in price. Like all sheet metal doors that came out in 2024, unfortunately this one is also below its rust price, but not by much it seems. This sold for $2.49, now it's sitting here at $2.14. Okay. That's not too bad. Now, in the further future, if we were to keep seeing more ramen skins being produced, will we potentially see this sheet metal door rise up in price? Well, let's just remember this. On average, with most rust skins on the Steam market, they'll have around 100 quantity. This only has 36. So yeah, currently not doing the best, but it takes, what, 10 sales, and suddenly it's back up to its rust price, and a few more sales after that, it goes all the way to $3 and whatnot, it ends up in a positive. Hey, it's up to you how you might want to go about that. Personally, I believe I've already bought a bunch of these with my borders from the past, so I'm in a comfortable spot. But yeah, I actually could see this becoming one of those sheet metal doors that works out quite nicely as time goes on. Remember, a lack of listings, already a perfectly reasonable price. Yes, we're about to go through the likes of September, October, November, the autumn-fall seasonal dip, but if there's hardly anything here, I don't really expect there to be a lot more being listed as time goes on. Now, that's me saying it now. Look at it again in October time. But for the foreseeable future, I feel like there definitely could be something going on there. But would we literally see the likes of a spike in demand and a spike in price if we were to see this being accepted? I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. It wouldn't surprise me if people do buy out the likes of the ramen skin. So it's up to you. I just wouldn't go super all in with it. But if you do end up buying some of those sheet metal doors, you would probably want to hold on to them until at least next year if we don't see the likes of this being accepted. Because regardless, I do feel the likes of the ramen sheet metal door could still work out ever so nicely. So, alright then, if you're already involved with that, if you've already got some of the likes of the sheet metal doors, the garage doors, hold on to them. But, yeah, if, remember what I said, we haven't had a vending machine accepted in all of this year so far, there might be a good reason for that. Perhaps Facepunch just aren't very keen for them. But surely that's cute enough, you know. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. So you get the idea with how all of this video is going to be. So I'm going to try my best to go through all of these skins now in a reasonable manner. I'm sorry if I don't talk about your skin that much, but remember, we're mainly here for the financial perspective. Okay, let's go in. Rug skins, here we go. So we've got a decent batch of these. Here we have the likes of the styrofoam rug. Don't you hate that sound when you rub your fingers against styrofoam? Well, best of luck to you, Mr. MM and Mr. CD. It's a cute idea, but you do have competition. And what is that competition? Well, we have the likes of the dark matter rug produced by Vase and Lynx. Pretty cute. Glow-in-the-dark rug. Looking pretty sweet right there. Alright, let's see if that potentially could work out quite right. Best of luck to likes of YouTube. But again, more competition. What do we have here? Saturated paint rug produced by K. Vladimir and Hello. Get a good look at that. Quite colourful. Does it glow? Doesn't appear to. Nope, doesn't appear to glow at all. But again, very artistic. Would you like to put that on your wall? Would you like to observe the strange expressions of the colour? Well, you know, it's up to you. Consider showing your support. Best of luck to likes of you two. Next up, what do we have? We have the bubble rug, version 1 and version 2. Now that reminds me of the patch pack in Counter-Strike. I think I know where you got the idea from. But yeah, does that pop when you walk in it with your feet? Interesting. Anyway, Best of luck to you, Say Chains and Demon. Let's see which one is preferred. Right, so best of luck to everyone who made a rug skin there. Let's now move on to the likes of the only furnace skin of the week. That is Mr. Zink's UFO Abduction Furnace. I really like the idea of this. When it turns on at night, has all this bright colour of the mission. You can quite literally see the flying saucer there, sucking up everybody, abducting all of them. You could see the poor little raider right there. The helicopters, the trucks, the weapons, the tools, the grenades, the bike, oh dear, Cute idea though, very creative. So, if you happen to like the idea of that, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Zink. But here's a notable thing. He hasn't made Neanderthal this week. He hasn't made ISI. So maybe he just thought of a goofy idea to just do right now as he, considers his next moves for the likes of his current collections. We shall see. But hey, for a random one-off idea, that's really cool. So best of luck to you, Zink. Right, let's now move on to the likes of sleeping bags. And we do have quite a lot. First up, a sack of potatoes. Wow, God, imagine all the things I could do with them. I could boil them, I could mash them, I could fry them. Oh, yes. Right, well, anyway. Cool idea. It might be a bit lumpy to sleep on, but hey, maybe some people prefer that. Best of luck to you, Mr. Raff. Let's see how that turns out. Next up, what do we have? Okay, this is the state of the Rust workshop at the moment. You can sit there and say you wouldn't buy it, but I know you will. You don't have the willpower to say no. Now, this comes in two versions. We have the original and we have the grunge style. I think the original one's called Clean. This one, not so clean. Now, just to point out, neither of these sleeping bags glow in the dark. Neither of them. But, if you want to have a waifu to sleep with at night, you've got the perfect skin right here for you. So, with that, best of luck to you, Anubis Duncan Alexandria. Let's see how that turns out in the future. Right. Hey, you bought Lovers Giorgio. There was Lovers Giorgio, so we could at least have a counterpart. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Here we have a collection continuation. It is the Beyond Reason sleeping bag. Two versions, just to point out. We have a red one and we have a blue one. Now it's up to you to point out which one you prefer, but yeah, as you can see, very cool style, glows in the dark. The moon has seen things. It's also got its mouth sewn together. That's strange, that's weird. Beyond Reason is weird. It's strange, it's really out there. Anyway, so this would be a collection continuation from the likes of the wooden door skin that we saw literally the previous week. Now, was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Unfortunately, that's a wooden door, and wooden doors do not hold their value very nicely. Even though there's hardly any listings on the Steam market, it's already got below its Rustle price. It was kind of inevitable. We kind of foresaw that, didn't we? But yeah, that's basically matched up to expectation. However, if we were to see the likes of a collection continuation, a brand new deployable, could that wooden door potentially rise up? Could it potentially do very nicely? I think it could. Now, just to go over the details again, wooden doors, oh dear, how often do we even use them? You get the idea. Oh, well, that's a sight, isn't it? Pretty much every single wooden door over the past 3 years has performed very badly. Pretty much all of them have gone down to at least by half, except that one, but it looks like it's getting manipulated again. So, beyond reason, you're down by 20+% at the moment, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it still keeps going down. But yes, if we were to see a collection continuation, yeah, it very likely would get bought out. And there isn't that many listings. But I don't imagine there'll be a ton of people desperately trying to buy a bunch of wooden doors after the initial hype. Like, it might last maybe a day or so. So, Beyond Reason sleeping bags, I'll definitely welcome it. You look very cool in your own way. But I just don't think the wooden doors are looking to be a nice investment. As I said, wooden doors, how often do you even use them? You do use them, just not for that long. Now, again, depending on what servers you play and whatnot, yeah, okay, that would obviously be a factor. But yeah, I've seen many interesting looking wooden door skins come out for collections in the past, and they don't really hold up very well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so I'm going to take a step back on that. Alright then, so with that, let's now move on to the likes of some boxes. Yes, we have two storages to show off here. We have the wok wood storage box produced by Holodno. Get a good look at this, looking very nice, quite tasty. Yes. So if you're looking for a brand new small box that isn't neon, consider showing your support to the likes of this. I'm sure it tastes nice. Best of luck to you, Holodno. But it does have competition, and this happens to be a collection continuation. You might not instantly realise it, but quite a long time in the past, we had a wooden door skin called Evolved Wooden Door. Yep, I'm going to go show it to you right now. When do we get it to load? Alright. Where are you? There he is. This is literally the skin. Like, this is all this collection consists of, a wooden door. So you know how we just had that whole ramble talking about the likes of the Beyond Reason collection, you know, the wooden door that we just had? Pretty much everything I said there would apply to this as well. Came out good few years ago, currently sitting here at 75 cents. Clearly didn't do a very good job in terms of retaining its value. I really wouldn't be surprised if people forgot this was even a skin that was accepted in a Rust store 3 years ago. Don't want to sound mean, just being, like, very straightforward about this. Now, the wood, you know, this small box does look cool, has the glow in the dark. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to be accepted. I just don't think the wooden door is going to get even noticed. Yeah, alright, people typing evolved on the Steam market might eventually find it. I just don't think... I don't see much for it. Yeah, okay, maybe 5 of them will buy when we get the likes of that potentially being accepted. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. It's being bought out. No, not really. Plus, a lot of people who might own a bunch of them will probably start flogging them on the Steam market, so it'll probably just die off pretty quickly. Sorry to say, but again, it's wooden doors, and if that's all we have, it ain't looking very pretty. So, hey, you never know. Maybe Evolve does get a bit of a resurgence, get us a whole bunch of more small deployable skins being accepted and whatnot. We shall see. Regardless, best of luck to you, Mr. Seal. But in terms of do I want to invest in it, no, I'm going to take a step back. Sorry to say. Right then, so let's now move on to large boxes, and we have quite a selection. Yes, we do, and a collection continuation. Right, first up, stone container box. This is all I have. I'm not sure if this is intended to be a storage collection attempt or it's just a one-off skin. Not 100% sure with this. But hey, okay, that's pretty cool. If you want to go store some stones in there, say thank you to Mad Polly. And next up, what do we have? It is the Mecha large box. Wait, 1 second. I swear I had another one. There you go. I missed one. I was like, didn't I miss one? Yeah, it's right here, Legacy. This is another storage collection attempt, I'm pretty sure. So, get a good look at that. We did have the likes of that flash box quite recently, and nothing really amounted with the likes of that. Now, that was a storage I thought genuinely potentially could have been a perfect option in regards to a storage collection, collection. That wasn't picked. And looking at this one, I'm not sure what the special fourth ingredient is. I don't know what Face Punch wants. They didn't want flash/transparent collection, so maybe they just end up picking something like that. Hey, if you just want that collection here, you're more than welcome to consider showing your support to it. But I'm just really unsure what they what they want with a storage collection. Chances are they probably don't even want one. They never really expressed that they were desperate for one, were they? But they did point out when we had graffiti storages that they wanted it to stop. That was late 2022, so that's been like 2 years now. Ooh. Anyway, best of luck to you, Legacy. Let's see how that turns out. Now I can talk about the Mecha large box. Sorry about that, Mr. Kratorius and Papofop. What's that? Paplofop. I hope that's your name. Yeah, I had to make sure that I did mention all the skins. Now, is this intending to be a storage collection? Large box mecha. I can see the, the diagram for the weapons. But, yeah, I'm not really sure what this is intending to be. It does glow in the dark. Sorry about that. I've been talking so quickly and not breathing enough, I started to yawn. That's a Hedge problem. Your skins are totally fine, don't worry, Kratorius. But it does look stylish, it does look interesting, so if you like it, consider showing your support. And that is looking pretty sweet. But it does have competition, because we have something that's out of this world. It is the Galaxy large box produced by Mr. WAGN and Mr. Gunya. Mr. Wiccan and Mr. Gunya have produced a Galaxy-themed large box, and it glows ever so nice. Yes. So, if you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you too, but we do have a collection continuation that you are competing with, and that right there is the cozy large box produced by no other than Mr. Kizaru. Hello, sir. Right. Bit of a problem. What's the problem, Hedge? You know how we just talked about some other deplorable collections that only started off with the likes of a wooden door? Guess what? We're 3 in a row. Cozy wooden door was accepted how long ago? Literally at the very beginning of this year, and I own 19 of them apparently. Alright, so cool. That was a special skin that sold at 99 cents instead of $1.49, and right now it's sitting here selling at 77 cents. Wow! Yeah, wooden door problem, yeah. So, yeah. You know what we just talked about in regards to the evolved small box and the likes of the Beyond Reason sleeper bags? Same thing applies to this as well. It literally only consists of this wooden door, this collection. That's it, I'm afraid. Now, Kizaru, please consider this. If you're trying to get a collection set up, make sure you have a collection link prepared. That's actually a rule that Facepunch themselves would want to... It's something they've wanted to be set, so everybody does it. And you don't have that, so make sure you sort that out. That very likely could be the reason why these aren't getting acceptances, if they're being strict. So, regardless, it's a cool looking design. Very down to earth. The craftsmanship of Mr. Kizaru, he's just been chiselling away at wood all day long. But in terms of, is there a nice investment to be made? No, not really. Not really. Sorry to say. Right, well, that's it then. That's everything in regards to the large boxes. So we'll move on. Here we have the likes of the sheet metal doors. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of sheet metal doors. Right, so first up we have Dark Beauty metal door. It glows, it stands out quite nicely, and it's looking ever so interesting. The spiral design, very enticing. Best of luck then, Mr. Bitrate. Next up though, we have the likes of the Cyclop. Is it Cyclop or Cyclops? Oh well, Cyclop sheet metal door. It is produced by Upor and Hypermonster, and it is staring into your very soul. Is that his mouth? I'm not sure. Right then, so best of luck to the likes of you two, but you do have competition. Next up we have the likes of the Jungle King sheet metal door, and to all those newer skin creators, much like what I said with Kizaru just a minute ago, if you're proposing to get a collection set up, look what these guys have. Not a single skin here has been accepted, but they've prepared that. Alright, they've prepared that. So last week I'm pretty sure we saw the garage door there. This week we have the sheet metal door. Do you understand? They've got that set up because Facepunch wants to see things like this. Also, if you want to be a superstar, make sure you add your W skin links. It's super helpful. Right then, so could we potentially have Jungle King becoming a brand new deployable collection? Get a good look at the glow-in-the-dark design. Very nice, very cool. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's move on. Next up, we have the Rusty Bunker sheet metal door. This is produced by Falk. Get a good look at that. What is that? It's like a pump? Okay, it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Very down to earth. Looking pretty nice. Steampunk, sort of. Well, if you like what you see, please consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Falk. Next up, what do we have? It's now time for furnaces. Wait, really? Didn't we have a furnace earlier? Oh, no. No, I got really confused and I was looking at a furnace. Last week, we had the Deep Swamps furnace. This week, we have a sheet metal door. I was very confused there, Jimmy Tedusky and Mr. Nolfa. I was very confused. Right, well, here you go. This is an interesting looking swamps design for the likes of a sheet metal door. Swampy, whatever. You get the idea. So, looking pretty sweet, looking pretty cool. That's a nice little setup right there. If you like what you see, consider showing your support to these two. Best of luck, gentlemen. Right, what do we have here? The glow-in-the-dark version. Ooh. Yeah, that's looking nice and mystical. Ooh, yeah, maybe you prefer that one. Well, you know what to do. Right, next up, what do we have? It is the Dino Door, sheet metal door, produced by Mr. Slavny. Very nice and colourful. Get a good look at that. Oh no, they're all dead. They're all dead now. Oh no. What? That's a bit cruel. So, the glow-in-the-dark will have their skeletons, but during the day you'll see all the colours. That is pretty cruel. Not the dinos, they're all gone. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, pretty interesting approach in regards to the glow-in-the-dark, so if you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Mr. Slavny. Right, what do we have here? Oh, Dark Beauty again. Oh, I must have only shown off one of them. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that by reorganising the thing. So you got a Dark Beauty there, but the non-glow one was all the way down here. That's on me. I'll fix that. By the time you watch the video, I'll have that fixed. So, yeah, okay. If you like that one, you can still show support to Mr. Bitrate. Well, right, next up, what do we have? It is the Hot Chain sheet metal door. It is bright, it is hot, and you can't open it because it'll burn your hands. And yes, it does glow in the dark. So if you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Chris. And finally, here we have the collection continuation for Ultramarine. We have the sheet metal door. Right, so, as I hop over to here and showcase this to you, over the course of these past 2 weeks, we've received 2 deployables for Ultramarine. Very nice. This was accepted last week, sold very nicely, and very quickly the skin creator, Mr. Jeeba, put out the large box. Guess what? Instant accept. So that garage door went up in price ever so nicely, very quickly. If we were to go 3 in a row with the sheet metal door, yes, I do believe the garage door will spike again, and the large box. But we've kind of been in a situation like this before with Shadowborn. And please remember, Shadowborn did work out ever so nicely as it was in the process of getting those skins accepted. But if you go take a look at the first few skins that are accepted in this collection now, down by 6, down by 35. So, you know, just keep that into consideration. You know, there still could potentially be some problems. But as of now, yes, it does appear to be in a very interesting spot. Ultramarine, Sheep with a Door definitely could cause both of these to have a nice spike. And again, that would be a case of it being accepted immediately. Because last week, with all of these skins that you see here, pretty much every single skin was an early pick, except the double barrel shotgun. So, if that happens again, I wouldn't doubt it. Now, looking at the state of this, looks perfectly fine. We're continuing the vibe, the nice, cool, calm looking style. The glow-in-the-dark is ever so nice. So yeah, if you're a fan of that, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Jeeba. Right then, so yeah, there is a potential investment right there, but it's up to you if you want to jump in. Now, that right there is abnormal. We'll be discussing that tomorrow, because tomorrow we'll be doing the abnormal barders. So look in the description right now. You'll see the links to the likes of my Twitch. Feel free to come see us tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming around 9 o'clock in the evening UK time tomorrow. So if you can figure out your timings, come jump in. I'll be yapping about all of these skins and considering prices to offer for all of them. And with the likes of that, it would be smarter to do the abnormal barders first, then consider if we actually want to jump in and make a move, alright? But that sheep in the door, it is looking very tempting, but we've got to move on. Right then, garage doors, away we go. Right, what do we have here? A lot of garage doors, and we do have a collection continuation or two. Yes, indeed we do. Right, so first up, it is the garage door container sheet. I believe it's supposed to be container sheet garage door. Yes, yes, yes. Produced by Mr. Bastaz. Looking ever so sweet, looking ever so cool. Do you like the glow-in-the-dark version? Well, probably you'd prefer that, because I go to here. Yes, we had the glow-in-the-dark version. So, which one do you prefer? Do you happen to like the skin? Well, let me just point out, they do have a lot of competition. Best of luck to you, Mr. Bastaz. But next up, what do we have here? It is the Hippie Vibes Garage Door. This is produced by Mr. Yopka, Lancy, and Frappy-chan. It is very bright. It is very colourful. It is very pleasing, and it glows ever so faintly. So yeah, that could potentially be a very nice skin on horizon. Do you like it? Well, consider showing your support, and best of luck to the likes of you three. But we do still have a lot more garage doors to show off. Next up, we have the No Signal Garage Door. I believe we got a little video here showcasing it. Let me just make this 720, I guess. Give that a quick look. I can quickly sip some of this water. I'm not sure what we're looking at. Where's the skin? 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 Skin! Oh. Oh, is he breaking the fourth wall? There we go. Clever. Very clever. Alright. You got me at the end. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. I didn't know what was going on. He was producing a bomb to hurt us. Right, so if you like the idea, if you think that glow-in-the-dark style looks ever so cool, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you two. Right, what do we have here? Cryptic Roots Garage Door. Ooh. It's kind of like fireflies, but it's not. I believe it's like cryptic runes. Cool looking aesthetic, very nice. Alright, well, who made that? Chillag, very cool looking design. Hopefully you could get your first ever skin accepted. Let's see if that turns out the way that we hope for. But you do have competition, Mr. Chillag. For we have This Is Fine Garage Door. I wonder what this is making a joke out of. It's from that silly dog thing, isn't it? Yeah, silly meme. Right, well, I mean, hey, there's nothing stopping them from doing this. So, Mr. 38... very cute idea, very funny. Let's see if that potentially works out nicely. But you do have competition. There's loads of competition. Mr. Shedmon with his evil son garage door. It is smiling at you. Oh, hello. You're trying to get in through here. Try your best. Right, so cool idea. Very interesting style. Very creepy. If you like that, consider showing your support. Right, but it does have competition. I can't stop saying it, I'm very sorry, but yeah, there's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of garage doors this week. Namely, this very sinister gaze. Yes, right there is the Cursed Gaze garage door produced by Mr. Track and Mr. Normavan. You can even get a good look at the gifts here, showcasing it as it descends into darkness. As you can see, it glows in the dark. Faintly, but perfectly fine. So yeah, cool looking design. Let's see if that amounts to potentially being accepted. Best of luck to you two. But you do have competition. For now, we have the likes of the collection continuations. Concentric has returned. Do you remember Concentric weapons and armour? Well, let me go remind you. Concentric, how you doing? Have you held up ever so nicely? Sort of. Wow, oh wow, what the? I was not expecting that. Kind of was expecting that. Not expecting this, though. Why have you suddenly gone up in price? You get manipulated. 1 second. 1 second. I'm genuinely curious now. Why have you suddenly started going up? It might be a manipulation. Keep an eye out for the likes of this. I'm not really sure what's going on here. You got really cheap back in March, and now you're selling for about 4 times the price. I don't buy that. I think something fishy is going on there. Anyway, a garage door. We got the likes of 2 weapons and some tier 2 armour. What could you potentially expect for the likes of this collection? Well, it seems to have appreciated the summer, I will give it that. But in terms of this garage door right here, all shattered. Does it glow? It does glow. Can I get a good glow-in-the-dark picture right there? Yes, indeed. Right, okay. It looks like someone's just walked up to your garage door and punched it. So like the TV we just saw a minute ago, the no signal. Hey, I mean, I'm not wrong. Okay, well, I will sit here and say a deplorable being inserted into this somewhat incomplete collection, because we only ever got tier 2. Even though the skin creator produced tons of hoodie and pants and tier 3 armour, we never got the continuations. I don't think the garage door is just going to instantly cause all of this to spike. But I guess a lot more eyes will be looking at it if it were to be accepted. I'm a bit conflicted, but I don't really think that's going to make that much of a difference. But regardless, if you like what you see, if you're a fan of that, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Confusion. Let's see if we can get some more concentric skins in the future. But you do have competition. What, not again? Yep. I love that. We got the Blinds garage door. Do you remember the Blinds rug that we received quite some time back? That sold quite nicely and performed ever so nicely as well. Well, now we have the Blinds garage door, emulating the theme of what we saw at the Blinds rug. Basically, the Blinds rug was like a interesting design for not necessarily a rug, but like a wallpaper of sorts. It's something you use to cover your windows with. And if I could just quickly hop over to here and show you the current price, because this has actually been performing quite nicely. Yes, it did dip in price quite a fair bit, but over the course of this summer, it's been improving. It's been stable. It's not exactly like stagnating. It's slowly going upwards. That is slowly going upwards. Okay, so Blinds rug. We currently have 100 listings on the Steam market, which is very average. How's it all, placed? Well, it's very thin. It looks pretty interesting. Guys, honestly, I think that potentially could have a bit of a spike if we were to see the likes of this being accepted. So not only would you have it for the likes of your garage door, and the transparency design on that's very funny, but yeah, all of your windows, if you happen to use Windows. So, alright, okay. Pretty cool, pretty neat. I think people would appreciate like the whole aesthetic and design. But yeah, no, I genuinely believe that the likes of that garage door being accepted, if it were, could potentially cause the rug skin to really bounce up a fair bit. So it's in your hands what you do with that information. But yeah, I'm kind of nodding to that. It's just a matter of, there is a lot of garage doors that have been submitted this week, and there's been a lot of Twitch drops being given away for free. So I'm not sure if Face Punch is like super trigger happy for the likes of accepting a ton more garage doors. It's a bit conflicting. Right, let me just make sure that's fully up to date. Yep, okay, cool. Right then, so it's up to you how you go about that, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the heck accepted it. Alright, let's move on to the final deplorable skins of the week. Right then, what do we have? We have Speakeasy Armored Door. Get a good look at this. Very nice. Very cool style. I recall the previous skins that you produced. Now, does that have transparency? It doesn't appear to. Or rather, it hasn't been mentioned. So, please make sure you definitely have double check to make sure that doesn't have transparency there, Mr. Voodoo. Yep, it looks like, yep. No transparency in the hatchet. I mean the hatch, not the hatchet. Anyway, best of luck to you. Let's see if you get your first ever skin accepted. Let's see if we get the Speakeasy Armored Door. Next up, what do we have? It is the Far Eastern Raid Metal Double Door. I'm pretty sure one of these is supposed to be a standard skin, and one of these is supposed to be the glow-in-the-dark skin, which you can vaguely see right there. Okay, so we've got 2 versions. One that is just standard, and one that glows in the dark. And I'll be honest with you, I do appreciate the design. I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty sweet. Alright then, but he doesn't mention that this one's the glow-in-the-dark one. That's weird. Alright, well, best of luck to you, Mr. 9K. Let's see if that works out alright for you in the future. And then lastly, what do we have right here? Well, that happens to be the Neon Dome Double Door. So, Mr. Sadist has essentially made a continuation to the likes of the Lighthouse. One thing I don't think he should have bothered is trying to incorporate Moto Party and Bike Race into this trying to be a collection. I feel like you're just kind of clamouring there. Come on, mate. Moto Party isn't part of this. It's not a monument, so don't, like, force it in. Just be happy with the whole idea you got here and continue that, but I remove those. But anyway, I do believe truly it is a collection continuation to the likes of the Lighthouse Sheep in the Door there, and I've got to give him some credit here. The design for the glow with dome, with all like the grassy green, was it shrubs, weeds? Hey, I think it looks really cool. And for a double door that's not like symmetrical with both sides being exactly the same, that is an interesting design. I think a lot of people would appreciate it. It wouldn't surprise me if it gets accepted. Would the likes of that sheep in the door, Spike and Demand, Spike and Price, if it were to be accepted? I don't think so. I've seen a lot of deplorable collections getting started this year, and some of, in certain instances, the first or the second skin with a sheep in the door being accepted. When we saw a third skin being accepted, it didn't change much, didn't do much. Watch Your Doom is a good example. Whilst we saw the garage door spike, we didn't see the sheep in the door rise up in price hardly at all. In fact, I don't even think it even happened. So I don't really expect much to the likes of the sheep in the door here. But if we keep consecutively seeing more and more and more of these monument designs being produced and accepted, hey, I'm all for it, and I wouldn't be surprised if that sheep in the door works out nicely in the future. But we need more, alright? So that's a nice attempt. I can see a potential nice thing coming out of the likes of this, but I need to see more deplorables being produced, so, and of course we need to see them being accepted. Cool idea. Props to you, Sadist. Let's see how that works out. Jump over to the comments and start suggesting ideas to him for other monuments you'd like to see in deplorables in the neon design. That was the final deplorable skin to show off for this week's batch of skins. So, go take a quick look at all of them right now. Feel free to comment below and say which one was your favourite skin. Which skin do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in a future Rust store? I'm going to take a real quick break, and then I'm going to start yapping about the likes of all these weapons and tool skins. Right, shall we get started with the likes of the rocks? Yes, we've got Rockstachio and Rock Pineapple. Oh, right, well, that's a big nut. Yes, indeed. Look at my big nut. Right, well, it's a big old pistachio rock right there. Bit goofy, bit silly, but hey, it's a sort of creative design. I have seen a lot of people producing like coconut skins and whatnot. Of course, we had the Twitch drop, but never seen anyone do a pistachio, so ideal. Credit to you, sir. That's a pretty interesting creative design right there. So, if you happen to like pistachios, I think you know where to look. Best of luck to you, sir. And then we have the pineapple. I don't know if pineapples are even that strong, even that durable, but Diaz, I can trust you well enough. Now, this doesn't appear to glow in the dark or anything. It's literally a pineapple. If you smack it against your trees hard enough, you might be able to open it up and eat that sweet, delicious fruit on the inside. I mean, you can still eat the outside, right? You could, I guess. Probably hurt you. Right, anyway, best of luck to you, Diaz. Right, moving away from the likes of rock skins, we have tools. Sweet, delicious tools. What do we have here? Mad Dog Hatchet and Pickaxe. Pretty interesting looking design right there, produced by Gentle Beast, with some transparency, looking ever so nice and lavish. Very cool, very cool. Right, well, looks nice, but we do have competition, don't we, Mr. Gentle Beast? I'm very sorry to say, because next up we have a collection continuation, that being the Quarantine Tools. Yes, indeed. Get a good look at that. Right, so Quarantine Pickaxe and Hatchet. If we were to see these being accepted, what might potentially happen with the Quarantine collection? Well, literally, these past couple weeks we've seen Quarantine skins being accepted. Unfortunately, the rock has gone down a fair bit, but the sap right now, being in the Rust store, I did say at the very beginning of this week, or rather last Thursday when I looked at it, that's genuinely looking to be a skin that potentially would be a nice investment. I still stand by that point. It's only done just over 10,000 subscribers so far. That's fine. That's okay. I don't really expect a big change to happen if we were to see the tools being accepted. Like, we got this accepted, and this accepted, and this didn't really change that much, and that didn't really change that much. These older skins, they're already higher in price. They're already comfortable. This Thompson's just done a very good job of retaining its value, but it hasn't really budged that much with these two skins being accepted. So no, I do not think the tools will cause the pre-existing skins to spike that much. Just want to make that nice and clear. However, tools added to this collection, will they end up like the rock here, or will they end up like these weapons here? That's the interesting thing. Let's see what happens next, I guess. But just to be brief with you, with the likes of this Quarantine set, with it selling hardly anything, even though it's not abnormal tomorrow, I probably still will be doing some purchases. I still think it's probably the best skin to consider out of all of these skins here in the current week, which is most likely going to retain and actually stay in the positive at certain points as time goes on in the future. But yeah, again, these tools not going to make that much of a difference, I'm afraid. But hey, if you like them, you can still consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Circu and Candytron. Right then, let's move on to the next skins. We have MP5s, a lot of them. We have the iridescent green MP5 produced by Kolotinsky. We've got gifts, but they're very slow, unfortunately. I'd like to show them off, but they're very slow. Right, so get a good look at this. Cool, iridescent green design, very nice, very cool, yes, yes, yes. And of course we have a useful green aim sight. Well, maybe not in the grassy areas, but desert, snow, should be good. Right, so if you like that, consider giving your support. And hey, look, a gift's starting to move very nicely. All of them are. Cool. Right, well, consider giving that a good look in your own time. Best of luck to you, Mr. Kolotinsky. Next up, what do we have? Is the Red Code MP5 produced by Mr. Ronin. Very nice. Cool. Digital camo, I think it's called. Yep. So, yeah, cool. Nice and red. And it's an MP5. Wow. Useful red aim sight. Awesome. So, best of luck to Mr. Ronin, but you both have competition. Why is that? Bird of Luck MP5. Yes, so, currently in the roster right now, we have this peacock design on an AK-47. Aim down the sight. What do you see? A useful aim sight. Very nice. So, with the likes of this Bird of Luck AR, currently right now it's done just over 13,500 sales, but I'm still concerned for it. The more pricier AK-47s, unfortunately, they struggle. They struggle pretty badly. What I'm trying to get across is, alright, another weapon's potentially on the way, another weapon potentially could be accepted this Thursday. But weapon-only collections, they don't tend to hold up very well. When a new weapon's accepted, you don't really necessarily see pre-existing weapon skins spike in spike in price. So that right there, I think you're still going to end up like Royal Safari and Cell AR. Very sorry to say that, but I just don't expect much with the likes of this being accepted to really help out the likes of what we already have. So, hey, at the end of the day, Sunart, it's a splendid looking skin. Let's see if that gets accepted. Consider showing your support. Best of luck to you. Right then, let's now move on to the likes of Thompsons. Right, so we have the Laser Thompson produced by MDE. Looks like he's still trying to figure out a brand new collection to build up. He's the man behind the likes of Jade Collection. He also made the likes of Whiteout, Blackout, and there's another one I can't remember. But MDE looks very nice, looks very cool. Yes. Let's see if that works out quite alright. But we do have competition. Over to here, we have the Lattice Thompson. Now, let me just remind myself, did we get a Lattice skin accepted in the past? I remember plenty of Lattice skins being made, but did we ever see one being accepted? It doesn't look like that. Plus, Hedge, you can always go over to here to the provided collection and see for yourself. No. Alright, just wanted to double check. So, hey, it's a cool looking design. It's a cool looking set. But Sean Mick, I think you have to sit here and accept that Facepunch just doesn't seem to want this collection or this type of skin. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's perfectly fine to me, but yeah. Alright then. Useful aim sight where it's mostly black but a bit of yellow at the very top. Very nice. Very cool. Yes. So if you happen to like this, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, sir. And now I know for sure we definitely have a collection continuation. Literally last week we had the Heater AK-47, and now right from front of me we have the Heater Thompson, looking ever so nice and cool. Right, so let's go back over to here, look at the previous week. Now just to remind all of you, this AK came out during the same week we got those Twitch drops, Falcons and Tora 1005s, and that right there has already gone down and by 50%. It was inevitable. But yeah, it happened very, very quickly. Only 20 listings on the Steam market. It's now selling for less than $1. Oh dear. But yeah, we're not surprised. Oh, but what happens if we potentially get a brand new Thompson skin accepted? Weapon only collection, don't expect much, won't budge. Sorry to say, I don't see an investment there. Sorry. Very sorry about that one on JM34633. But your design looks ever so nice, ever so cool. So if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to you too. Now we do have another collection continuation right here in front of us. The elegant, cool looking Ronin Thompson. The Thompson right here looks ever so nice. But Ronin collection, how are you currently holding up? We recently got an LR300 accepted, you might recall. But yeah. Oh wow, it's still in the positive. That's nice to see. And the sap's in the positive as well. That's nice to see. Okay, cool. What about a Thompson? See, when it comes to Thompsons, we've already received quite a lot of them so far this year. And, well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one. I will sit there and say that. But Yeah, by itself it probably wouldn't hold up super great, considering that most of these aren't exactly holding up very well. But this right here, would you have a nice positive impact on the likes of your Ronin collection? I don't know. See, we've got a decent amount of these skins accepted now, 12 in total with all the clothing and armour. There was an attempt for deployables in the past, but that never came to. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I am conflicted. See, this didn't spike in price when this appeared. It might give off the impression, but it didn't. It didn't. Nah, I don't think there's going to be an investment there. If I'm not super confident, then I'm not going to be going crazy for it. But hey, it's still a very cool looking Thompson. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Best of luck to you, Bad Trip and Hulk. Pretty sure you're going to potentially get that accepted. But one thing we could observe, no black diamond. Ooh, I still feel like they're timing themselves perfectly for the upcoming September 4 swipe, which is not for another 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's a big month this week. This month, isn't it? It's like 5 rush stores. Anyway, that's cool. That's fine. Let's now move on to Rainbow Pony Pump Shotgun. Oh my word! Oh my goodness! Look at this. So nice and colourful. I'm going to blast people's heads off with this. Right. Okay then. Yeah. So we've got the very cool, colourful Rainbow Pony Pump Shotgun. Let's go say hello to Rainbow Pony, one of the largest collections we have in all of Rust. We have like 25 skins accepted. Can we confirm that? I can confirm it's 25. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. How did I know that? Oh no, I've gone mad. Anyway, as you can see, it's a fully fleshed out, well-established collection. Lots of people have appreciated it as time has gone on, but we're here to discuss would a pump shotgun cause any of this to spike in spike in price. No, it's too much of it. It's already well established. So yeah, alright then, maybe the pump shotgun would sell quite nicely because, you know, everybody likes these skins. But no, I do not expect any of these skins here to magically spike in price just because a pump shotgun was accepted. Alright, but hey, as I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people potentially love this collection, like what they see, and they'll probably still be showing their support, voting for it. But Little Ranger, Victor Trigger, I like it. I think you've done a very good job with that. And who knows, if it isn't accepted anytime soon, complete the sets maybe. Ooh, we'll talk more about that a little bit later. So best of luck to you too. Right then, scrolling on down, what else do we see? Wartech, yes, Wartech. Right, so we've returned to Wartech. Do you remember the likes of the tools? No? We'll have to explain it to you. So this is Wartech version 2. It's a SAR. Now I'm going to go over to here and type in Wartech. Get a good look at the likes of this, and what do you see? Wartech tools. That's up 10%, that's down by 50. Are you getting manipulated? Because it looks like it. It certainly looks like you're getting a bit of a pump. Someone must have bought out all the skins very, very recently. If I show liquidity, yeah, someone's just bought out a big fat chunk of the stock. Tools are always a big target for manipulators. It keeps happening all the time. Just look at all the tools every now and then, and you'll always find one that's randomly been bought out or randomly selling for $10+ because they're being manipulated. They're like a go-to option constantly. But anyway, if this were to be accepted, would those tools potentially spike in price? I don't think so. But if they're manipulating the price of the hatchet at the moment, they'll probably utilise that as a means to potentially pump it really high pretty quickly. So keep an eye on the likes of those tools. But hey, if you like this, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Nova Roman Lifter. But by default, weapon/tool collection only. It wouldn't hold up very well by default, but who knows? Manipulators, ooh. So best of luck to you too. Alright then, we also have the likes of the Apophis SAR. So hey, cool, the zombie's back. Look at his happy face. I still believe this should have been a Halloween collection, but hey, it's fine. You know, Face Punch should just want to accept zombies during the year. They're fine to do that. But wow, Halloween's like 2 months away. We're getting very close, aren't we? Alright then, so get a good look at the likes of that. Let's now go back to the likes of the Apophis LR300, if I'm correct. Yep, so this will be a weapon-only collection. How you doing? You're already down to... oh, only down by a bit. $1.72. I honestly thought it could have been worse. Apparently not. Well, there's just sheer lack of listings. That very likely was an influence. But yeah, it looks like someone did buy a chunk of these. Oh, big fat buy orders, buyouts. I'm smelling a potential pump right here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Keep an eye on the likes of this. It looks like it's about to get pumped. All these big random buyouts here aren't normal. People are definitely trying to potentially start something up here. So I'm sorry to say, I don't think you could probably buy this hoping it would spike in price, because it looks like it's going to go up regardless. So hey, it's up to you. If you want to jump onto that, you're more than welcome to do so. But in regards to would the likes of this SAR potentially give it a big boost? Hey, weapon only collection. It's very sorry to say, but I highly doubt it. But there does appear to be a bit of a manipulation, so It's up to you. It's up to you. Right, moving on. We have the Royal Safari LR300. What's this? Oh, looking nice and shiny with the tiger stripes. Another skin produced by Alloy and Hook. Very cool, very cool. But if I were to show you all the Royal Safari skins... Oh, by the way, that was made by Monomic Man. Best of luck to you, sir. Royal Safari. I've brought this up somewhat recently because I was talking about the Tier 3 not too long ago, and that's already gone down in price, yeah. Down by 34, down by 35, down by 42, down by 68. This is not holding up very well, is it? Guys, I really would have probably put out some Tier 2 or some hoodie and pants sooner rather than later. I think it needs it. The longer you wait, the more likely you're potentially going to clash with the likes of Bad Trip and Hulk. And I don't think you're going to do that, nope. But hey, still looks very cool, still looks very nice. Cool, shiny, tiger stripes. But the collection isn't doing super great, and it's not going to magically improve with an LR300. But hey, regardless, if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Let's now move on, and what do we see? AK-47s. Plenty of AK-47s. So many AK-47s. When does it stop? I will never tell you. Stops here. Right, okay, so here we have the Purple Nebula AK-47. This does not glow. It is cool. It is shiny. It is sleek. It is nice. Produced by Sepesh. Have we got an aim down the sight image? No, I'm going to cry. Why would you do this to me? That's not an aim down the sight image. Show me a true aim down the sight image. But hey, that's the best we can show off of it. Now, I do believe we have a second version with a glow. Right. Purple Nebula. Sepesh, you're not allowed to have a glow-in-the-dark aim sight. It's a rule. You cannot have it. Yes, technically speaking, you could have the whole thing glow. But the fact that you have the aim sight glowing, nope, it's not allowed now. It's banned. Sorry. But yeah, I know it sounds very silly, but that's a fact. So you could have other parts of the gun glow, but not the aim sight. So the fact that you've done that means this is now like banned, straight up, not allowed, not accepted. Sorry to say, but yeah. So you could make an adjustment right now and just, remove the glow on the aim sight, then it'll be okay. Anyway, best of luck to you, Mr. Sepesh. Let's see how that potentially works out for you in the future. Right, what do we have here? Crime AR. Yes, we have more competition for the AKs, because of course every single week there's another AK. There's always another AK-47. Green and red. Interesting. Very cool. Very nice. Keglian, Yanla, you got a pretty cool idea of the likes of that. Best of luck to the likes of you two, but you do have competition. Next up, White Core. So White Core didn't succeed with the likes of the clothing and the armour. But what about weapons? Do you know what? There is one white AK-47, technically two, but one notable one, which is the Comics AK-47, which currently sells for about $11, $10 to $11. So yeah, some more white AK-47s would be very welcome. There's also Thunder Gold. That's kind of rising up in price as of now. Not too insanely. There's like sitting at like $4 at the moment, but yeah. It would be nice to see some other options. White Core did look cool, but unfortunately, Face Punch are just very hesitant with camouflage, clothing and armour. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Slivkey. Let's see how that potentially works out for you in the future. Next up, we have the Fatalistic AK-47 produced by Andre and Apple Pie. Get a good look at that. Aim down the sight. Cool looking skull. Interesting looking flowers. Very nice, very cool. So, best of luck to the likes of you two. But more competition. Yes, now we have the Vengeful Spirit. Two versions. We got Perp and we got Red. Perp or Red? Purple, red, perp or red. Purple, red. Which one do you prefer? Tell me. Right, anyway. Cool looking design. I like the aesthetic. Very nice. Very cool. Aim down the sight. What do we see? It is a bright blue aim sight, which should basically be good for every single environment. So that's nice. And over to here, we got the cool looking turquoise with the red. Very nice, very nice. Aim down the sight. What do I see? A turquoise aim sight. So yeah, that looks totally fine to likes of me. Wildcat, you have a very cool design right here. Let's see if it works out, but you do have competition. Best of luck to you, Wildcat. Next up, what do we have? It is the Blockout AK-47, produced by Jessin. I don't know what this is. Is it like those weird toys where like you could push your face into it and then like on the other side it would like show a thing of your face? I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm on about. I don't know what it's called though. What on earth are you on about, Hedge? Shut up. Anyway, that's a cool, standard, cool-looking AK. So yeah, best of luck to you, Jessin. But again, more competition. What do we have here? The Animarium AK-47, produced by SAM. Get a good look at this. I got a horse hoof and a standard-looking name sight. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. Looking very nice. Golden design. Very cool. Very cool. So if you like that, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, SAM. Next up, Chroma. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I believe we have 2 versions of this. I think we do. Yes, we do. Glow aim tip. Okay, right, there we are. It's got standard and glow. I must have missed a chroma from earlier. But yeah, here's the standard chroma produced by Get a good look at that. Very nice. Very cool. Interesting looking design. But no, this doesn't glow. Now we can look over to here. Yeah, have you done what? No, okay, banned. Not allowed. Sorry. It's banned. No, not allowed glow in the dark aim sights. I know you've provided the option, but straight up, not allowed. It's a rule. It's not allowed. Sorry, yeah. It's good that you provided a version without the glow, but yeah, this is just instant no. Very sorry to say. You should know that. So, yeah, okay, all right. That is what, it is what it is. Best of luck to you, yeah, but you got to follow the rules, I'm sorry to say. So, next up, what do we have? Alien Strategy, AK-47, produced by Kevlar Legend. That's definitely not the Alien Relic, is it? Right, anyway, AK-47, iridescent pearlescent white. Cool looking light sky blue. Looks as if it's glowing. It doesn't glow. It's just got a lot of sheen to it. So if you like what you see, well, consider expressing yourself. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Kevlar Legend. And what do we have here? It is Mr. PYH's Timeless AK-47. Now, when I looked at this in-game yesterday, the reflection of these, what I think are diamonds, they reacted a little bit funny. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to upload the short video. I hope I can, but yeah, it didn't really reflect very nicely. This does look cool though. I will stand with the point. The aim sight is very useful, very nice, cool looking gold trim design. But yeah, the gem stuff just glowed a little bit. It reflected a little bit too much next to light, and it definitely came across as a bit odd. So if I could get that short video uploaded, you'll definitely understand what I mean. Regardless, best of luck to you, Mr. PYH. I think you've got a very nice, cool-looking design right here. And with that, that is the final weapon/tool skin of the week. So out of all those skins, people, feel free to comment below and tell me which one was your favourite, which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store. And with that, we'll be moving on to clothing and armour skins after I take a quick break. Right, shall we get started with the likes of clothing and armour skins. First up, Tough Nut Boonie Hat. It's literally just that. WQA, Freddy and Kruger have produced a gigantic nut to put on your head. Yep. Don't get any better than that. Hey, I mean, it works. I'm pretty sure it'll keep your head protected, so hey, regardless, best of luck to you three. Now, what do we have that could compete with the likes of that? We've got some other primitive skins here. So as you can see, we've got the likes of the Heavy Stone Burlap Head Wrap and the likes of the burlap shoes. Haven't seen many burlap shoe skins being produced all of this year. Spinoza, I don't know what you're cooking. Are you going to try and turn people into a giant golem? Because that would be pretty cool. Yeah, consider doing that then. You might need to prepare a collection link right here, Mr. Spinoza. But yeah, perfectly fine looking idea. So, when I'm like walking along the pavement, is it going to be like clogs? People are going to spot me. That's not a good idea. Anyway, best of luck to you, Mr. Spinoza. Let's see how that potentially works out. That must really hurt your back by the end of the day if you're constantly wearing that. Alright, next up, what do we have? We have Football Fanatic. He's football crazy. He's football mad. Ah, shut up, Hedge. Anyway, Sky Noise and UEG MK. Cool looking design. But did you really have to destroy a football for it? So mean. Those kids are never going to be able to be happy ever again. Alright, cool idea, pretty goofy. Alright, so best of luck to the likes of you two. Now, in terms of primitive skins, we've got an interesting, return. What you see right here is the Reptile Hunter Bandana and Poncho resubmission. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily been changed. I don't think it's a version 2. I think it was initially called a version 2, but it's not now, you can clearly see. But yeah, it's a resubmission, potentially just in time for the likes of a potential complete the sets next month. I do have a video talking about that, and I'll mention it again a little bit later. But yeah, I did show this off yesterday on stream. We were questioning, does it fare quite nicely, the likes of, early game camouflage. I paired it up with the likes of the Druid Burlap clothing we got as a Twitch drop for Rust Kingdoms back in May. It does pretty okay. But if you're like knee deep in a bush, you're going to be hidden away regardless. But it does blend in quite nicely. It's a cool looking design, and I do like the bandana. Right, so the summer for Reptile Hunter has been absolutely fantastic. Oh yes, indeed. Probably because Forest Raiders keeps getting more and more expensive. Probably. But regardless, all of the skins now in the positive. If you looked at this about 6 months ago, this would have been pretty down bad at like 70 cents. This had like 600 listings. Not anymore. Now we look at this and it's only got 78 at $2.35. That has had such a lovely improvement. I'm very proud for it. Now we have to question, if we were to see the likes of these skins being accepted, would we see a potential spike in demand, spike in price for any of these skins? I'll be honest with you, I doubt it, because they're already doing very good at the moment. But if we do get like a primitive set in the works, oh mate, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I don't think these skins are going to dramatically rise up in price that much. You might try and grasp at straws to say, what about the hoodie and the pants? Nah, I don't think so. So hey, it's nice to see it doing very, very well. The face mask getting closer to its all-time high price, which is like $11. At the moment it's at $9, and this I think has matched up to its all-time price currently. So yeah, all of this doing very, very well. All of the tier 2 though, what a turnaround it's had. $4 for the coffee can. Whew. Anyway, best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Himmick. Let's see if it works out this time, and yeah, best of luck. So if you'd like to learn more about the likes of potential complete the sets candidates and whatnot, I'll quickly hop over to here. I'll point out this video right here in front of you. Please consider giving that a good watch, 14 minutes long. But I'll quickly go through all the details in regards to what you might expect over the course of these next 4 weeks. And also the collection link right here, which will provide to you all those lovely candidates for complete the sets. So yeah, let's see if that works out all right for the likes of that. Alright, now we have the likes of hoodie and pants to yap about. Lots and lots of hoodie and pants to yap about. Yes. Right, so what do we have here? Knife thrower. Yes, it's a hoodie and pants set with tons of knives attached. Yay! That's definitely not dangerous. Cool, imagine running with that. Ow. Right, so best of luck to Mr. Delroy. Pretty goofy, pretty silly, but hey, it's an interesting, unique idea, and we can always show respect to the likes of that. Next up, what do we have? More competition. Yes, it looks like Mr. Robstar's really going in with the likes of this Road Police set. The hoodie, the pants to pair up the likes of the right helmet, and of course the chest plate from the previous week. It looks cool. I will give it that. I looked at it yesterday. It blends in ever so nicely, seamlessly with the likes of all of its other skins. Well, the tier 3, I should say. But yeah, no, it looks really, really cool. So yeah, if you want to patrol those roads, keep them nice and protected, then you got the perfect clothing and armor set right here for you. Where is it? There we go. I tried to get this picture. Right, best of luck, Shurubstar. Very cool idea. Now we just need like a burglar set as well to go with it. Cops and robbers, yay! Right, what do we have here? Summer Shark cosplay, hoodie and pants from the likes of Mr. Milho Frito. Now, just to quickly go over the details from the likes of Mr. Milho Frito here, he has made frog cosplay, ladybug cosplay, bee cosplay, camouflage. He has done a lot of goofy animal themed sets, and looks like we got shark cosplay as a potential brand new candidate. Let's see how this potentially turns out. But yeah, it won't be the first time. So if you like the bright blue design, if you're a fan of what you see here, and if you'd like to see some more animal themed skins, well, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Milho Frito and 60 Milias. But you do have more competition, because what do we have right there? Oh yes indeed, we have Mob Boss Boonie hat. No, hoodie. I saw the 2 O's and I instantly went Boonie. Hoodie and pants. Right, so gentlemen, if this were to be accepted with the likes of the primitive skins, spike and demand, spike and price, I don't know. Because obviously it doesn't really match up nicely the likes of primitive clothing. I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, some hoodie and pants have been accepted. Would burlap shirt and pants really spike because of that? Or would the fact that we get more skins for the collection just reinvigorate and get a lot more people feeling more confident in the set as a whole to want to jump in and reinvest back into it again? But the pants, they did go down. Oh my. But if you look at the listings, right? So if you look at the listings of these skins, yeah, they're in 240. Oh. And then you got 218. Look, listen, as time goes on, this will gradually go down. I literally had a video where I talked about Legacy Kevlar, how that's improved over the course of the 6 months. Still not perfect, but it's getting there. And with the likes of what we see here, yeah, it's going to probably have a bit of a awkward period of time now over the course of these next few months. 71 listings. What on earth are you doing? And over to here, 21. Oh. So other people exist. I will sit here and say this. If this were to be accepted, yeah, I probably would see these have a bit of a spike. I think a lot of people would be alerted. I think a lot of people would think, oh, well, yeah, surely this collection's only going to get bigger now. Now, here's the next question. Can you even envision tier 3 or tier 2 for the likes of this? I don't think I can. A big jacket though, perfect. Then write that down. But yeah, if this were to be accepted, I think the pre-existing skins potentially might by default spike in, for a bit. I just don't expect it to last very long. But a jacket as well. A jacket as well, Mr. Ven. That would be perfect. You could do whatever you want in regards to tier 3 or tier 2. I just don't think it would look very good. I don't think the mob ever wore armour. Alright, so it's up to you if you want to jump onto those. If you already happen to own some of them, maybe you want to hold on to them for a little bit longer. Will we see a core set for Mob Boss? That's going to be an interesting thing to look out for. Best of luck to you, Mr. Ven. Right, now we've got jackets. Right, then what do we have over here? It is the Heavy Night Jacket. Mr. Multi-Hat Borisan, Mr. Damned In, with some very cool looking skins here. Right then, so he's trying to get a Heavy Night set up. But we've already had a whole bunch of like metallic sets recently. Damascus, Cyber. I don't think Face Punch will be accepting another one anytime soon. So we'll see how this potentially turns out. But best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Multi-Hat Boris. I've lost words. My tongue don't work no good. But yeah, best of luck to you, Damned In as well. So you do have competition though. Yep. It's the return of Legacy Kevlar jacket. It is the version 2. Right, so Legacy Kevlar, we just had a talk with you, and you know what, I think I should focus talking about the likes of my video here, so I'm going to go do that. Why are you talking about your video here? Because I quite literally talk about Legacy Kevlar a lot in this video, going over the details in regards to, well, if people start listing ridiculous amounts, quite literally, it could improve, but people kind of still keep doing that. So if I hop back over to here, look at the likes of the Steam market if I can, and I just want to quickly show off the likes of Legacy Kevlar, you'll see that there is still quite a lot of listings. Come on, load up, load up, load up, load up, load up, load up. Come on, come on, come on, thank you. Had to take its time. Okay, Legacy Kevlar. Steam is still very awkward. You can see a lot of them still have quite high listings. Pants and Hoodie, for example, yes. But if we were to see a jacket skin being accepted, the Hoodie and the pants are probably going to be the go-to options that would spike them on spike in price, aka people would buy them out. But we do have big fat resistance. If that didn't exist, yeah, I would be surprised if that actually rose up in price. It actually did nicely. But yeah, unfortunately, no, not right now. But again, jacket, jacket, jacket. Yes, we have seen in the past with a jacket skin being accepted, skins such as Hoodie and pants do spike up quite nicely. So I'm within a reasonable amount of interested to sit here and say that yeah, Hoodie and pants are looking to be a pretty cool thing to consider jumping into, but with so many listings, would it barely go up? That's the big question for you. But if there's enough interest, maybe it all gets cleaned out, bought out. Maybe there's no problems. Legacy Kevlar jacket would be another jacket skin for this year. It would be another black jacket, and I can't help but assume Face Punch just rubbing their hands, anticipating to pick it to make me scream. Oh god. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Alright, well, I've pointed out some interesting details for you. It's up to you if you want to jump in. I already own a bunch of those. I bought a bunch of them. Hey, give it time. Give it time. In the long term, surely it'll work out, alright? Yeah, consider giving that video a watch and you'll basically understand my approach to all of that. So, alright, cool. Right, moving on away from the likes of here, we can now start yapping about the tier 3 armours. There's a lot of tier 3 armour to yap about. Yes, indeed. And we do have one final collection continuation to discuss. So, first of all, Order of the Invisibles, produced by Danielson and JJ. Get a good look at this. Nice, cool design right there. Very nice, very cool. Yes. So, if you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you two, Danielson and JJ. And then we have the medieval face mask and chest plate produced by Kira and Stranger Sailor. We have two versions of this. As you can see, this is the standard version. Look at all the nice design. The sheen, very nice. And the second design is right here. It is a little bit more darker, I guess. I think there's some actual colour to the likes of the pattern designs in here. I think that's the case. It is the case. It is the case. The added colorations. Alright. Cool. So, if you're a fan of that, if you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. You've got a splendid looking skin right there, but you do have competition. And what is that competition? It also happens to be the likes of this cursed Aurum tier 3 armour. I didn't think I still had this to talk about. Sorry about that. I was about to jump in and talk about the collection continuation. Well, you know what? That does look very nice. Cubist, Alma to Dema. That's looking pretty cool. So, best of luck to the likes of you two. Now we have the tier 3 armour, that's the collection continuation, produced by Mr. Kavahu. We now have seen the likes of Ditto Tier 3. Okay, cool. How much tier 3 armor has been accepted recently? A lot. We literally just had Neanderthal. I'll show it to you right now. Here you go. So look at all the face masks we had in like a month. Yeah, look at this. Come on, don't die on me now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a Twitch drop. I'm not going to count that one. But yeah, 4 sets of tier 3 in a month. What is going on, Face Punch? What is going on? Anyway, this is potentially a problem because, you know, all those skin creators potentially might be vying for a hoodie and pants or tier 2 slot. We'll see. But as of now, with the likes of what we see here, that's looking pretty cool. You know, this collection at the moment only consists of weapons and tools. Well, just weapons. And I definitely welcome the cool gradient design of tier 3 now being turned into the likes of a tier 3 set. So going over to here and looking at that Ditto collection, how's it holding up? As I said, it's a weapon only collection, but by default weapon only collections, they do not hold up very well. Down 40, down 47, down 55. If we were to see the armor being accepted, I could see it having a bit of a turnaround. Not a huge change. Maybe if we do get more core pieces accepted with it as time goes on, alright, yeah, sure, wouldn't doubt it. I think that would work out quite nicely. But yeah, weapon only collection. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not going to jump and invest in that. I'm taking a step back, alright? Now, I'll be honest with you, with a smart barter, I've already bought a bunch of these. Cheap prices, but hey, I don't need to jump in and buy them necessarily. But yeah, keep an eye on them. Yeah, they might go up a bit. I just don't imagine it'll last for long. So, nice to see this collection expanding and evolving, so best of luck to you, Kavahu. Let's see if that could get turned into a full-fledged core piece set. And with that, it's the final clothing and armor piece of the week. So out of all these skins, feel free to message me below and sit there and say which one was your favourite, which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted. And for all of the skins in this entire collection, feel free to sit there and tell me right now what skins you'd absolutely adore to see being accepted in our upcoming Rust store. Right, so that was a pretty hectic but quick yapping session. Right, so what else is there to discuss? Well, right, here we are. This is what I wanted to bring up again. Yes, complete the sets. I'm pretty sure next month we'll potentially be having complete the sets 2024 in September. Yes, indeed. So just go over to here to the description, click this, and you'll be able to see the complete the sets candidates. Oh, yes, indeed. And just give it a good look. 176 skins to take a quick look at. But remember, it's not these skins specifically that I'm putting out as candidates, rather they are the representatives of their collection. So as you're looking at all these skins here, you might notice something that might catch your eye. For example, I'll probably stop here and say, oh look, space foil. Alright, look at the workshop page for itself, scroll down, you'll see a collection link, and then you can see the many other skins that were produced for the collection that weren't accepted. That's how you should approach all of it. Sounds good? Cool. So go give that a good look. Point out all the skins that you desperately want to, you know, be accepted. And, yeah, comment below on the video. I wonder what most wanted is going to be. I wonder if they actually get accepted. That's the other thing, isn't it? So that's the complete the sets candidates. And this, of course, is my 2024 update video talking about the likes of that. So then, gentlemen, that was basically everything. We've yapped enough, I'm pretty sure. I hope the video was nice and straightforward for the likes of all of you lot. I hope everything was nice. Once again, very sorry if I happen to have missed your skin. Just message me. But remember, I have a limited amount of people that I can follow, and I have to be strict about it. So if you're a newer guy, my apologies, but I am being strict. Right, so I wish you all the best. Enjoy the week, and yeah, let's see what skins are accepted in the next Rust store. Thumbs up. All good. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.